G'day and welcome to another video with Better Pics. Hope this finds you all well. Today we're going to show you how to put crop marks into any document in Photoshop. Now where crop marks are particularly handy is if you're using Photoshop as a way to design a document. So whether or not that's just a flyer or some sort of pamphlet that you might be handing out to people. Generally when you're printing those types of documents you want to include, or it's required for you to include crop marks so that the printer is able to crop it at exactly the spot that you want it to. Alright, so what we're going to start by doing is just creating a layer. I've just got a simple A4 document here. Size doesn't really matter, as you'll see, but what we're going to do is we're just going to create a layer so that we have those crop marks on its own layer, and we can obviously include any other design elements underneath those crop marks so they are always visible. What we're going to do and start with is go up to View, and we're going to go to Guides. So what we want to click on is New Guide Layout. Now you can see this is defaulting to the previous layout that I produced, which was 10mm on all four sides. And you can see that it's created guides on each side of the page. As I mentioned earlier, the size of the page doesn't actually matter, but it just creates those guides 10mm in from each of the four sides. Now if you wanted to, say for example, create a 3mm set of margins or guides, then you can see that as I've entered in 3mm, it has changed the position of those. So that's really handy. You can create basically those guides at whatever position you want to. All right, I'm just going to hit OK, and you can see that those guides are now in place. Now what we want to do is use those guides to position our crop marks. So I'm just going to zoom in on the top left hand corner here so we can look at it nice and close. There we go. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. What we want to do is head up to our marquee tool, and we want to go for a single row marquee tool. Now this is obviously horizontal, and if we hover our mouse over that guide and click, you can see that we now have a 1 pixel wide marquee that is sitting in exactly that 3mm position. Now what we want to do is put some sort of indicator in there to show exactly where that is, and if we right click we can click on stroke and then pick a color. In this case I'm going to use a sort of 3/4 grey and hit OK. You can see that it's 1 pixel wide. You can make that wider if you want, but 1 pixel is completely fine, and hit OK. And you can see now we have a line that is 1 pixel wide that is the full length of the page exactly on that guide as we wanted it to be. Alright, what we're going to do now is select the single column marquee for our vertical option. There we go. Click and then right click and stroke. We'll stick with that same color because that works pretty well. And there we have it. Control or Command D removes that selection. Alright, let's go down to the bottom right hand corner and we can do the same for the other two lines. Alright, let's hover the mouse over that guide and click. Then we can right click and stroke. Hit OK, we're good to go. Alright, let's go to single row so that we have the horizontal line there covered. There we go, right click and stroke, and we're good to go. Alright, if we zoom out and we turn off our guides, you can see now we have lines on all four sides that are 3mm in from the outer edge of the document. And that works great. That gives us our crop marks, and we're good to go. The only thing to consider is that normally you only leave the crop marks in the corners, and there's no reason to have lines through the horizontal and vertical part of the document, because there's a possibility, if it's not cut with absolute precision, that some of that line will be left within the final print. So what we want to do is get rid of the bulk of these lines, but keep just those corner marks. What we're going to do is we're going to select our rectangular marquee tool, and we're going to select, click and drag just within that corner, And we're going to go all the way down to the opposite corner, bottom right-hand corner of our document. There we go. And we're going to click and drop that just within where we've made those lines. And we're going to simply hit delete. Control or Command D to get rid of those marching ants. And as you can see, we now have crop marks on all 4 of our corners. Now, if, say, for example, you need to create a web version or emailable version of this document and you don't want to include crop marks, then you just simply head over to your Layers panel and turn off that layer, and your crop marks disappear and obviously reappear again if you need to send it to print. Now, this is set up obviously for this size document, so it's not something that's transferable to other documents if they're a different size. But if you're creating a multi-page document or many documents that are of the same physical size, you just need to copy that layer from this document onto the next one, and they will work perfectly lined up the way that they are at the moment. All right, let's just zoom out, and you can see, looking at the full size of the document, we have those crop marks in all 4 corners ready to go. All right, hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for stopping by. As always, any questions in the comments are welcome, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again, and take care.